This moment will be frozen in time.
Prepare to be blown away!
You're in for a little... Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Is this an answer from this world?
Freeze! What's the hurry? Huh? Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing! It was so beautiful, I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up? That's the one I had Pops make for you.
Oh, Paimon-san! It was...
That's what I wanted to hear! No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I believe that as time goes by, Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip.
You know, Yumiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky. You asked me what...
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks for Keisuke's parents, and for Keisuke and Sakujiro, oh yeah!
As for me, to be honest, even though...
Seriously? Huh. Paimon was
Well, no one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really said it was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family. So it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, also consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family. and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and Ayaka were doing. As usual, it's the first stop, Komori Tea House. Are you ready to head over? How strange. It's never this quiet here. Toma's playing his ventriloquist game again, huh? Toma? Hey, you can come out now. Paimon? Oh, not a peep. Huh. What's got Taro Maru so worked up today? He's always such a good boy.
Hello. Have either of you seen Toma?
No, we thought he'd be with you. Why has...
Then it's as I feared. On the way here, I heard that Toma had been taken away by the Tenryou Commission. I wasn't certain whether it was true, so I came right here. The fact that he hasn't arrived here as we arranged suggests that it is true. The Raiden Shogun is holding a vision hunt ceremony at the statue of the omnipresent god today to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree. And the 100th vision bearer in question, the one who will have their vision seized, I fear, is Toma.
Hold up a second. So the ceremony that Toma said the Tenryou Commission were busy preparing for, that was this
I believe so. The Shogun and the Tenryou Commission see the ceremony as a milestone. This cannot happen.
Yeah, like it or not, you represent the whole Yashiro Commission. So if you go and pull a stunt like that, you're basically declaring you and the Raiden Shogun are enemies now. And by doing it so publicly, you might be implicating a lot of other people from the Yashiro...
There is no other option. I must act with haste. He is my friend. To think that not long ago we were... But, okay, I'll...
Don't worry, Ayaka. A friend's life is a...
Looks more interesting.
capable of using elemental energy without a fission. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions, the enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. There is much to verify about you.
Bet you can't
Strike dead!
Not so hard!
Evasion is futile. Inferior.
Don't push your luck.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
This ends now.
Cool it.
Strike
Get
dead.
frostbite. Oh, that was unexpected.
Strike dead.
Not so hard! That's cheating!
This ends now.
Hey! You got me. Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
My. Don't be such a brute. Going out is tiring.
Ad Astra. Haven't you heard? Which should I choose?
Need to end a few enemies?
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Dodge this!
No one escapes my sights! I'll race you there! Windblade!
This moment will be frozen in time. Always far more effective.
Capable of using elemental energy without a vision. You are an exception, it appears. Exceptions. The enemy of eternity. You will be inlaid upon this statue. You are that which is furthest from eternity. Exceptional.
No escape! Bet you can't keep up with me!
This ends now.
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Amateur mistake.
Evasion is futile.
Death looms. My turn.
Gone!
This ends now.
Cool it! What's the hurry?
Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
Get him!
Strike dead.
Not so hard!
You are an enemy that requires special attention. Inferior.
That's cheating! Tired!
Strike dead. Inferior. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Evasion is futile.
Dodge this!
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
This doesn't look good.
Inferior. Inferior.
That's cheating!
Inferior.
That's cheating!
Strike dead. Inferior.
Not so hard! That's cheating! Not so hard!
Inferior.
No time to lose.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. This ends now. Inferior.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Not so hard!
You face the lightning directly. Commendable.
Wake up, wake up!
Shogun, who was that?
Seize her under the decree. Next time, I will strike twice.
Why have we stopped here?
In case you've forgotten, the Komore Tea House is the safest place for me to hide in this area. The only thing is, I probably won't be able to leave again for some time. I'll have to leave the next steps to you. Go to Tatarasuna and find the resistance. The Shogun's army is almost certainly about to issue a warrant for our arrest. There are very few parties that will be willing to shelter us, but the resistance is an exception.
Hyman's pretty sure Ayaka mentioned them before. Oh yeah! Sanganamiya's group! The ones who came together to fight the Vision Hunter crew!
That's right. The resistance was founded by Sango no Miya Kokumi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Currently, it's her subordinate, Goro, who leads them in their war against the Shogun's army. However, the Yashiro Commission is not on especially close terms with the Resistance, so your dealings with us would normally be frowned upon. But you're different, so that shouldn't work against you. As far as I can see, the Resistance shouldn't have any reason to turn you away. The only issue is that we can't be sure of the Resistance Force's current location. You'll have to ask around along the way. You'll likely pass through territory occupied by the Shogun's army at some point, so be sure to stay on your guard at all times. Don't worry about me. I can remain hidden when I want to. I won't make it easy for them.
We gotta hurry up! The Tenryou Commission could be right around the corner! Let's get out of here!
Please don't enter without... I heard they added a couple more people to the wanted list. They're high-priority targets, apparently.
But most of our forces are out on the front line. How are we supposed to effectively prioritize them? We'll just have to
I wonder how their... Last thing I heard was that we'd pushed the resistance back to just northwest of Musojin Gorge. I don't know if that's true.
I doubt it. Their rearguard isn't far from there. We're gaining ground at the moment, but I don't think we pushed them back. Anyway, we should focus on patrol. Come on, we're up.
Fair point. Time to go to work.
The northwest of Musojin Gorge. So that's where the resistance forces are based. We should keep asking around though, just to be safe.
Oh, hey. You managed to escape too?
Yeah. Where are you headed?
Higi Village. I've heard the rumors, but it's still gotta be a safer place than a war zone. What about you?
Don't get me started. I was recuperating on Nozuchi Beach. It's complete chaos. The Resistance aren't having an easy time of it. They don't have the manpower for an all-out confrontation, so they can't contend with the Shogun's army. The front line used to be further forward, but they had to retreat a couple of times. Now they're back to Nozuchi Beach, and that's where I've just come from. I was lucky to get out. It's much too dangerous. Their forces are so scattered that no one knows who. I think we need to keep moving. Things are changing so fast.
Agreed. Why don't we stick together? Can't hurt.
Nozuchi Beach. Sounds like that's where the Resistance and the Shogun's army are battling it out right now. Let's head over and take a look.
Cool it! Freeze! Ah! 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 Cool it! Ah! Ha! Ha! Ah!
Hey, look! Do you think that's a Resistance fighter? Looks like he's in a tight spot. Let's go help him out!
Watch your step. Strike first. Don't hold back.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Show me what you've got. I'll spare nothing.
Cool it!
Prepare to be blown away!
Show me what you've
So
got.
sorry.
I dare you.
Let it rain!
Don't hold back.
No time to lose.
Brace yourself. Show me what you've got.
Freeze!
Show me what you've got.
Cool it!
I need you. Train harder. I dare you!
No escape!
Show me what you've got!
No time to... Shouldn't let your guard down.
Windblade!
I've been bested.
You saved me. Thank you so much for your help. I'm Teppe, of the Gobius platoon. I was sent to the front line just recently. I was looking forward to doing my part. Instead, you aren't dressed like resistance fighters. Great! Just the other day, I heard General Goro complaining about how desperate we are for more people. Your support will make a big difference. I'll escort you back to our camp. But first, let me bring you up to... As you can see, the Resistance are at a constant disadvantage. The goal of the Shogun's army is to uphold eternity. To this end, they have the support of the Tenryou Commission's general, Kujo Sara, who commands an exceptionally strong force. As for us, vision bearers are few and far between as it is. And because of the Vision Hut decree, they're rarer than ever. The fact we're even able to hold out is thanks to the brilliant strategic mind of Her Excellency, Sango no Miya. We're also indebted to the great courage shown by General Goro and the Resistance troops. If only I had a vision myself. Not only would I be better placed to share Her Excellency and General Goro's burden, but I'd be able to hold... I couldn't help but notice that you used elemental energy when saving me just now. You must have a vision yourself?
She's a special case. She doesn't have a vision, but she can control the elements anyway.
Are you serious? That's incredible. I guess that means you're immune to the Vision Hunt decree. You have to let me introduce you to General Goro. He'll welcome you with open arms. Perhaps I can also make a worthy contribution this way. Of course, I'd much rather prove my worth by the sword. If only taking down Shogunate Samurai was as easy as... Anyway, we shouldn't delay. Let's head... This is what happened, General Goro. I was surrounded by Shogunate Samurai, and they came to my rescue. They can use the elements without a vision. The Resistance could really use people with that kind of skill.
I presume you've heard that the goal of the Resistance is to defeat the Shogun's army and repeal the Vision Hunt decree. This is no easy task. Each who sets foot on the battlefield must be ready to sacrifice their life. Tell me, why do you wish to join us? The Resistance cannot accept any who don't possess a warrior's will. You're referring to the ceremony to mark the 100th vision seized under the decree, right? Yeah, there was a disturbance, allegedly. Highly unusual considering that the... Why do you wish to discuss this all of a sudden? What?
Yep, we had a fight with the Raiden Shogun and everything. Then we grabbed the Vision Bearer and whisked him off to safety. After that, they added us to the Army's wanted list. That's why we came here.
Now that you mention it, we did just recover a bounty notice from a Shogunate samurai defeated in battle. It read, "Reward for the capture of a blonde-haired traveler and their mysterious flying pet." Huh. So this refers to you two?
What? Who are they calling a mysterious flying pet?
My apologies. I understand your situation well enough for now. On behalf of the Resistance, welcome to our ranks. Her Excellency is currently away from the camp. We don't know where she went, but she instructed us to take care of everything in her absence. I will ask Tepe here to show you around the camp first, and then dispatch you straight to the front line. If you're ready, of course.
Yes, sir. I used to be in the logistics division, so I'm the right person to show you around. I know the setup like the back of my hand. I'll make sure you get a warm Resistance welcome. Let's start with the field hospital. Some of my friends are recovering there. Last time I saw them, I promised that I'd introduce any new recruits. When they're finally back on the battlefield alongside us,
Looks like a strong addition to the troop. Hopefully someone I can spar with after I've recovered.
Whoa. Brand new recruit and your first thought is to start sparring with them. You're getting ahead of yourself. That wound of yours isn't something that's gonna Tepe. Did you bring this one in? Ow.
well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only one of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
Look at you. When did you grow nerves of steel?
This lady stole the show, though. When she saw me tiring and falling back, she burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them. I heard she even stormed the vision hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take her down.
Amazing work, both of you. Still, I can believe most of that, but her facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Tepe. I mean, we've all heard of them. Either way, to tell the truth, but seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Tepe's exploits, I'm itching to get...
That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder. They say it feels cool on the skin and act...
Sure, I'll take...
Sounds a little strange to me.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we... Thanks for your help. All right, I knew you'd back me on this. I can't guarantee it'll work, but if it does, everyone will be fighting fit again, and why don't you hand me the ingredients? It's a bit of a chore to prepare.
Ow, ow, ow. Huh?
Looks like this might actually work. Not bad, Tepe. As soon as I'm better...
Sparring? You have a one-track mind, serious. When you first applied it, it felt like you were rubbing salt into the wound. But then the pain disappeared. Thanks to both of you for looking after us, so...
Just glad we were able to help.
Don't forget to visit the training grounds! Get some practice in before...
The training grounds. That reminds me, they should be
Another miss. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows.
Bullseye?
Only one hit.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these paths. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim. With progress like this, who knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to... I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei...
Listen up for a second. I've come to injure in battle. She single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as... and that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? We promised not to take too much of your time. A quick demonstration would be all we...
It would mean a lot.
Oh, you got...
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest recruit.
Incredible! I think my posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitor...
Watching your demonstration was a great help. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as honestly, before this whole conflict came about, I was just my wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our minds. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the Resistance. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until... Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacked. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they... We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us...
Get them!
Be gone!
Don't get frostbite.
No one escapes my sight!
Soldier must
Retreat!
This! Take this!
Dodge this!
I've lost.
Well, we managed to hold them off. We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp.
Sir, I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were all... The Shogun's army must have known about this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard.
In that case... Understood. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't Alright, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this. Seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given anyway? We got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. If all goes well, we might just...
Ooh, you're taking me out?
Strange? I don't see General
We've had a change of plans. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat for now, we can only pray that General...
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We mustn't let Tatarasuna fall.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest. I will make you a deal. Hand her over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous.
So that's why you brought reinforcements.
She is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, she is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong! She means just as much to us! As a member of the Resistance, she's a comrade! The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler. It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now, why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a
Well, what do you think?
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the Almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
I must...
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up! Get him!
Don't forget this.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
Watch your step! I dare you!
Get him!
I need to train harder.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack! Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me!
Hold the line!
Her Excellency!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment!
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, I am Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of... Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply,
I'm the person currently in charge. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point? In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryou Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan.
I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide?
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. One thank you for all your efforts so far. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Aha, there you are. Good to see your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. Ready? And away we go! Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, if I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time.
So,
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a...
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is. Huh? Teppei, might I ask who...
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under...
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond.
seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about A third?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent. If the sender's conditions were also reasonable, they simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider... Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary...
Your Excellency? Does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of...
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can... However, our supplies are still limited.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally...
That's the question. And I'm afraid the mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. Alright, Traveler, to confirm. Knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi... Good. Then here is your... I hereby appoint you as Captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit. Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that...
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please, the Special Ops Unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every...
What about me, Your Excellency? I want to make a contribution to the resistance.
Of course. I'll arrange something and...
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You...
Okay, sure! Well, be careful out there! Well, Traveler, let...
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Your reputation precedes you. And the appointment letter is all in order. But I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes.
You mean, like...
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us...
All right, let's show 'em!
Let's get down to business!
Let it rain!
This moment will be frozen in time.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
To the very floor!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course. But still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shop. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun.
Dodge this!
There's so many of them!
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup, but Captain, that would put you in. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too.
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
Alright then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
Let's get down to business.
Cool it.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze! Dodge this! Going fair. Finally, distance.
Prepare to be blown away! No one escapes my sight!
Don't get frostbite. What's the hurry?
Let's spark things up a little. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
I'm ready.
I'm not done.
Cut down. You win. This is battle.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsu.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the act. These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? Yes, but with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk since you're back. I take it that the Ronin are now gone from what
You bet! We sure showed
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in he expressed a desire to be on the front line. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a
special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supply. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance Army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also when Teppei returns, you can catch up with him. Then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands.
Is Teppei really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
Long time no see! So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at—
Wow! Where'd you look—
I read it in a novel from the Eye Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't—
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't— Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor—
Will Paimon get a uniform?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi—
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, you'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not—
Ha! And you're—
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War rooms.
Freeze! What's the hurry?
This should be the place. But Sankanomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
I'll watch your back.
Come a little closer.
Yikes! A huge molecule! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Keep your eyes wide open.
Bet you can't keep up with me! Let it rain!
Dodge this! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt! Freeze! What's the...
Get him!
I'm so sorry. What's the hurry?
Not so hard! Hey! I'll race you there! No escape! Bet you can't keep...
Dodge this!
Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge? It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
Wow. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and...
Are you alright there, buddy?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have... On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys.
Pepe, don't you think there's some...
Now that you mention it, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far...
Urabashi?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash?
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so you should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Hey, don't...
Tepe's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogun. Let's report back to Coco. Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened?
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi,
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerate. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new...
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still...
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just...
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms, no! Let's go check on him.
I won't let you down!
Tepe!
Oh! Just a moment, let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. Oh, right, yeah. I haven't had time to fighting the Shogun's army at sea. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more they gave it to me and said that it's just like illusion. So, what's the difference between gosh. Well, I suppose I've been getting more and more tired. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. This is a real shame. Well, guess I didn't see. Hey, when our uniforms are ready. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner.
Tepe! Hey, where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to cease. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality. Sadly,
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep...
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now, what are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge... If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where... It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusion. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their dilutions into account as well, I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
You